Chapter 2: GFP is a soup. We all have the potential to be good in at least something. The GFP model makes it possible for young adults with mental health problems to find suitable means of life control and social skills for themselves. The model was created while I was working as a music therapist for Niemikoti Foundation during the period 1998-2009. The idea was to train mental health workers to use music more effectively as a rehabilitation tool. I ended up, however, trying out the idea of having patients tutor groups for each other. The breakthrough for the model came in 2005 in a summer music camp organized for young mental health care clients. My aim was that the clients would guide all the groups themselves. We planned, practiced, evaluated, and implemented something that had not previously been done: functional peer groups. One small summer camp showed all the possible pitfalls and everything that would require further work. But it also showed that this level of action was really quite feasible. Later in the Elvis project, we had not only music but also recording technology, visual arts, drama, sports, and multimedia. We began to build a systematic working model which comprises peer tutoring, training, self-evaluation, and peer supervision. The GFP model has been created in a social pedagogic frame, and it is based on practical experiences and observations of the healthcare client's needs. The soup does not have new ingredients. In fact, I feel more like the creator of a recipe. The soup was made together with the Elvis project staff, and the healthcare clients themselves had a big role. GFP is based on how mental health work is done. Mental health clients are guided to tutor various cultural themes in small groups. This is what is meant by the guided functional peer support model. However, GFP is much more than just a method. It is based on a perception of rehabilitation where the focus is on an individual's capabilities and interests rather than the illness. Patients can do together things they are interested in, and at the same time they can help each other. It is difficult to see anything harmful in that kind of activity. Peer tutors are also in rehabilitation. This is exactly what creates a unique bond between peers and young mental health patients. The word guided refers to the professional, staff that supports and guides the tutors. The GFP model in rehabilitation is then an opportunity to participate. An individual is allowed to learn and to use his or her own abilities in a functional community. If a creative action is shared, everyone can learn. The client participates in the group's decision-making, thus committing into the community. If we come back to the original Latin roots for the word rehabilitation, rehabilitas can be interpreted, restoring a former rank or position. What I mean by individual involvement is the chance to have a say in the changes as to your surroundings and to yourself. In fact, an experience of autonomy is one of the cornerstones of rehabilitation. It is strange that this rehabilitation principle is seldom realized in Finnish psychiatric work. In fact, I have not found corresponding functional peer models anywhere outside of Finland either. Social anthropologists Jean Lave and Etienne Wenger think that full participation means, above all, learning. Learning is a social process that simulates the exchange of experiences and techniques. The recipe of the GFP model is based on proven theories of special education, functional rehabilitation, inclusion, learning, peer support, and self-assessment, but also their applications in mental health care. An integral part of the GFP model is working with public services by using their space and equipment. To navigate away from the shutter island, the ship's bow must be turned towards youth centers, libraries, and why not even botanical gardens, where also other people. In the heart of resources, I have learned anything from mental health work, it is that repairing a car is different from repairing a person. Sometimes it is more effective to focus on what is not yet broken than to try to fix what is already broken. Focusing on available resources can alleviate or even eliminate other problems. The GFP model uses also occupational therapy methods. For instance, it returns the client's minds to tasks in which they have been successful in the past. If rehabilitation starts via working center activities, clients are likely to find it natural to stick to familiar subjects. A friend of the culinary arts is probably more motivated to start a food group than to pack screws into a plastic bag. Everyone has a history. With good guidance, clients can share their knowledge with others and also learn something new. The active participants form a link in the chain that includes professional staff, patients as peers, and young adult mental health clients. The skilled personnel will guide and support the peer tutor so that he or she may find the appropriate tools to help other mental health clients on his or her own terms. The peers are united through music, art, drama, technology, or any other subject, as long as it is something else than just the mental illness.